What can I do for you?
Would you repair it?
My respects.
He may not have stolen, but he aided another in an evil deed. Come closer. Take a look at him.
Franta Cooldown sent me. I'm to stand in for him at the council assembly.
Franta's not coming? What's wrong with him?
He got as drunk as a lord. Totally pie-faced. Then he fell into a ditch, and now he's staggering around the streets, God knows where.
I might have expected. Once, he turned up with a hangover, and as soon as he smelt wine, he threw up all over the chapel door. I told him if that ever happened again, he was for the boot. Oh, well, you'll have to take his place for today. I've no time to find someone else. We can't be without a waiter here, when the king himself will need waiting on. So, let's have a look at you. Have you got Franta's certificate?
Sure. Here it is.
Everything's in order. Now, about your livery. You've got a waiter's cap, a tunic you have. Hose are good. It's a good thing you've got no steel on you. You need to be light on your feet to run around tables. Everything as it should be. Glad to see it, lad. Do you know what your duties are? For an inexperienced greenhorn like you, it'll be a great responsibility.
Well, I'll happily listen to any advice.
I should certainly hope. Now listen. A good waiter should stand in a corner, look willing and ready, and not, in short, behave as if you're not there. But when one of the gentlemen calls for wine, you run, you'll find the pitchers on a table by the door to the chapel. You take one and go to their table and pour for them. White Tokaib or red monastery wine.
White or red, by the door to the chapel. Got it.
But for Councillor Adam of Zarzhitz, you must not pour at all. When he drinks, he disrupts and makes trouble. So the assembly has to be interrupted, or otherwise it never reaches an end. We can't allow that to happen in the presence of the king.
All right. Sir Adam of Zarzhitz.
And if the king himself wants wine, you pour for him with lowered eyes. Don't look at him. And the most important thing?
To stay in the background and keep quiet until someone asks me something?
Correct. The councillors have a lot to discuss, and they certainly don't need any and in general, a good waiter has to be invisible.
Oh? I thought I had to keep my ears...
Well, yes, but only to what anyone wants from you. No excuses, and provide everything understood.
Absolutely. I'm a waiter, after all. Not some street gossip monger.
Correct. And if you manage not to botch it up, you can even rise on the social ladder. Not just anyone can serve the King of Hungary, but you'll manage it, right?
I know everything I need to. I can do it.
Excellent. Put away your things here. It's easier to serve with a lighter load. You can wait in the cubbyhole for the servants.
There are the pictures of wine. Hopefully I won't splash anyone's shoes.
Is a joke, and on top of that, the army was requisitioning from it. Should the town reserve have worse weapons than any Räuber in the domain?
What are you getting at, Eldris?
I'm saying that the bandits who freed Henning, the Dry Devil,
I apologize,
used
sir.
that thing.
Which wine?
That
White
Hackenbücher.
Tokai.
Hand cannon. Can you believe it? Where did they get them?
You're the one who should know where they got them, since you're a gunsmith.
What are you implying, Friedrich? All I'm saying is that they had them, Herrgott. It is eine Schande when outlaws have better weapons than the city garrison.
Why?
And Herr König surely knows this too.
What is it, Eldris? You smell a deal?
What I smell is that your stubborn heads do not realize what Schwierigkeiten this
Are you
is.
deaf or something?
The
Why?
Dry Devil is
White.
running free. There are Raubritter everywhere in the region. We have the army
Mind where you're
bearing
going.
down, and you want to defend yourselves with a few rusty halberds.
And who is it you want to fight? Exactly. The merciful King Sigismund is providing us with protection, isn't he?
Der König and his army will not be here forever.
Shut up! The king can arrive at any moment.
Hey, waiter.
What if he heard
Pour me some monastery
What
wine.
then? We're sitting atop the biggest silver heap in the kingdom, and we're supposed to defend it with brooms?
You're right, Eldris. But where can we get the coin for better equipment?
We can always
Monastery wine.
confiscate the
Here.
property of the king's
I'd like
enemies.
to oblige,
Nicht
but
wahr?
I'm not
We are
allowed.
more
This
than
is
familiar
unbelievable.
with the jämmerlich state of our armory. And the king is surely aware of it as well. Maybe if he waived some of the taxes.
The king fears
Tokai,
that this
and
town
a
will
full
rise
car.
against him.
I apologize,
He'll take
sir.
the arming of the city's
Which one?
militia as a
White
preparation
Tokai.
for war.
So you suggest we just wait with arms crossed for the Raubritter to wreak havoc all around?
We can always ask the king to bring order to the realm with his army.
But then the
sir?
Dörfler will rise up.
I'm afraid I see no solution of the current situation.
thank the Lord.
We shall wait and see what His Majesty thinks about the matter. Maybe we can change his mind. Vielleicht?
I'd like to report to the Honorable Council on the cleanliness of the city and the state of the public baths.
You mean baths or brothels?
Isn't it the same
Waiter,
thing?
get me white.
That's not a good
So
idea, sir.
the cleanliness of the city
unbelievable.
is not what it should be. The current baths in the city fall far short of covering all the citizens' needs.
You're right.
A word.
We do have the new baths in Hopbrink, and Adam's old ones, but I hear the Hopbrink baths are more of a pigsty.
Is everything all right?
No, but there's
the quality
nothing you
went
can do
downhill
about
with
it.
Adams.
I need something from you. There is an item in my study that I confiscated from a female thief. She thought she could wriggle out of it by telling me who...
And what is it?
A silver goblet. No one's noticed the theft yet. But if Ulrich finds out, he'll turn the city upside down to find the gold. Go and get it. And don't you make a mess there, understand?
I can't. I'm supposed to serve the lords.
You're supposed to do what you're told. But suit yourself. I'll go and get it myself after the assembly.
The need for cleanliness and citizens' health should not be underestimated.
Hey, boy, a full cup of monastery
Someone
wine.
needs to wash. There's a river just a few steps from the city walls.
I apologize, sir.
Certainly. And
Which
they
one?
can get leeches
Red,
there for
and
free as
quickly.
well. And while he's there, a man can shave and take a... you-know-what.
So what? Going to the baths is neither a
Sir?
civic duty nor a right.
Have you forgotten the Black Death?
About time.
A great many people died needlessly.
Are you questioning God's plan?
I
The Black
fancy
Death
some
had
Tokai.
nothing to do with the baths.
Refill, boy.
Unless the Lord wishes to punish
That's
the
not a
wicked
good idea, sir.
going on
This is
in there.
unbelievable.
Keeping the city clean is important, but we don't have money to spare. Arguing about who is going to wash where and how is a waste of time.
I got word that Rutard has pulled off another deed.
That's nothing unusual. That old weasel will never accept that the city isn't run his way, at least until His Majesty honors us with his visit. And as we know, Gunslin absolutely hates him.
He can hate all he wants, as long as he does no damage.
And a full cup.
Ulrich, what have you got to say about it?
Me? Well, I'm not sure what you're implying.
I'm speaking about the
apologise,
Rutard
sir.
incident.
Which
you
one?
were there, weren't you?
Oh,
That's the white.
Just a small misunderstanding. We've sorted it out and everything's settled.
My ears must be deceiving me. Are you defending Rutard? Besides,
Sir?
if his men attacked yours, as I've heard, then we have a good reason to punish him.
What happened there? Leave nothing out.
I don't like Rutard, true, but in this case it really was nothing.
Everyone in the city gossiped about it. I heard there were several dead.
Did you? That's grossly exaggerated.
Boy,
I don't
I'd
think
like some
Rutard
white.
will cause any trouble. He is sensible enough not to draw attention to himself while the king is here.
That's true. Because if we don't do something about him,
Sir?
the king himself will put an end to him, and soon.
Unless
Thank
he
you,
puts an
waiter.
end to us first. God knows what he wants to tell us.
If nothing happened, there's no point in dwelling on it. Let's move on.
I'm sorry, Andreas, but I wouldn't brush it off so quickly. Why do I have the feeling you're not telling us the whole truth, Ulrich?
Are you accusing me of lying?
Hey, waiter.
Those are
Pour me some
strong words,
monastery
my
wine.
friend. Nobody said anything like that, did they?
Then why doesn't he tell us what really happened, hmm?
I'm not keeping anything from you, but there's little truth to the
Sir?
rumors circulating around the town. Yes, Rutard
Well,
and I
thank the
had a
Lord.
little disagreement, but we ended it quickly because his daughter wanted to get involved. I didn't want to expose the girl to any unpleasant sights.
So Rutard is hiding behind his own daughter's skirts.
As if it wasn't enough that he sent his son to die defending the city.
All right. If we really don't have anything new to say, let's turn the page.
Things have got out of order in the town. Some adventurers decided to take the law into their own hands and restore the tradition of duels. It's not only barbaric, but also illegal. If we tolerate this, the rabble in the city will go wild and do whatever they want. I suspect the gentleman from the city's sword-fighting school brought this custom to us. It's now run by
Waiter,
the
get
German
me
Menhard.
white.
Who knows who that fellow is?
I apologise, sir.
Ridiculous,
Which one?
Forsucker. White took
Tokai.
You act like you've never been in a fight yourself. And to accuse a swordsmaster without a shred of proof. We're not some old fishwives
Sir?
in the marketplace.
So you will just leave it be?
Proven
Don't hang
offences
around me.
are punished
Vanish,
by the
you hear me?
state. And that's that. There are more pressing matters to deal with.
More pressing than the open contempt of the whole town garrison. The guards are apparently settling accounts their own way. We'll soon be the laughingstock of the whole town.
Everything in order?
Not quite.
But rest assured, the
But I
whole
think you
town
might be
is
able to
already
help
laughing
me.
at us
Come here.
all day.
What can I help you with, sir?
I left my gloves in the chapel. I took them off to pray, but then I rushed here and forgot to take them. I can't just get up and walk out now. But if you...
All right.
I knew while you... Because I'm bored.
I'd soon be out of customers.
Ah, Hell with it. We'll never get anywhere like this. Why waste our time?
That was easy enough. And he wanted me to count the winged figures.
So, let's see what...
I found your gloves.
Really? And did you count those winged figures?
I counted 24, sir.
And you counted correct, so you can have a bit of fun in the...
There's the eternal dispute over the cathedrals. The building of the church is dragging on, and in the meantime, they are calling diocesan pilgrimages to settlers, right under our noses. It's just a village with a monastery, and they are going to make a royal mining city. Why can't we build faster? Hire more craftsmen, start with night shifts.
Haven't you noticed there's a war going on? Are the experts from far off supposed to work in a city under siege?
Besides, I get the feeling there's something other than the welfare of the city behind your complaints.
Oh, you do? Do you?
You, lad!
And what would that be?
You look familiar to me.
For instance,
have we met?
You'd like to have your own
well, naturally.
there?
So what if I
tavern almost every day?
Hold your horses,
really?
gentlemen. That space
You
and the
must
side
have
nave
decent
is
wages
mine.
to be able to visit the best tavern in town regularly.
Your place is at least 2 steps behind mine.
A swordsmith dares to insult me? Ha! I think not.
Excuse me. You wanted to buy yourself an altar in the cathedral, just like you bought yourself a seat in this council.
Okay.
How dare
And
you?
a full cup.
I acquired my seat for the services our guild provided and still provides to the crown.
Well, I hope you're not supplying equipment to the army.
Sir?
If that's all they have, they would be defeated by that bunch of ne'er-do-wells from the alehouse on Hopbrink.
What ne'er-do-wells?
Those wrestlers of theirs, of course. People from the whole town go to watch them brawl.
Oh, this is news to me.
Because it has all been sorted out. Not long ago, the guards raided and threw them all out.
Ah, yes, I had forgotten.
Hey, boy.
What do we
full
have to
cup of
discuss
monastery
next?
wine.
Sir?
Thank you, waiter.
I'm telling you, something is being planned. Oh, I doubt it. No one's gonna tackle Rootard.
Azonal Küçek Össe, Elegiop Katonaikat, İşkelkinek Utra.
You have nothing to fear. Not you.
Like this band of fools!
Come now, Father. Put a little life into your dying. Seen more cheerful priests at funerals.
I'd rather be at one than here. I hoped I'd never see this fortress again in my life.
Unpleasant memories?
You have no idea. I didn't part ways with my father on entirely good terms. 20 years ago.
And now you're 2 decades older and wiser. At your Ujit's parish, you spread the word of God to your flock, and you saved my neck and Henry's too. I'd say your father should be proud of you.
None of that matters a damn to him.
Who knows? Maybe that 20 years has changed a thing or two.
You know what? Let's drop the subject. Who's that French fellow you brought here from Malashov?
The great Baron Brabant. Been everywhere, knows everything, and has the keys to half the kingdom. He's got more fairy tales than my old nanny.
Can he be trusted?
He's a blabbermouth, but a harmless one. Besides, he defended Kuttenberg, and you know how that went. If he were on Sigismund's side, he'd hardly have been locked up with me.
Do you know any of the guests here?
Most of them I'm seeing for the first time in my life. It's a pretty varied company. We've had bandits, nobles, burghers, a priest, and even a rabbi coming together here. It's like the start of some joke.
Wait a moment. Rabbi, you say? The Kuttenberg rabbi?
Yeah. He came with a retinue. But for now, they're keeping mostly to themselves. Maybe you should go and welcome some of them. After all, this used to be your home. And you're a spiritual man too, so you should have something in common.
I wouldn't be too sure. But I suppose I can try. How does it feel to breathe free air again?
What can I say? You can never truly appreciate freedom until someone locks you up for a while.
Or until you become a priest.
No fear of that in my case. I intend to enjoy life to the full. Wine, women, and song.
What do you plan to do now you're a free man again?
What do you think? Get drunk, woo one of the local wenches, and wake up in the morning with no hose and a head like a church bell.
Have you perchance forgotten we're supposed to be deciding the future of the kingdom here?
I'll leave that to the older and wiser. And Donna.
Dear me. I'd rather creep off into some corner with a full wineskin. But I suppose I'll have to introduce myself to the rest of the guests, eh?
Indeed you should. After all, you are one of the lords of Rabosh.
Oh, don't start with that. I'd like to steer clear of the old man as long as I can.
In that case, you should sound out Radzig and Hanush and find out what they're actually planning.
Who are you off to see smelling like that?
Greetings to you too!
Did you put perfume? Good health to you, sir. I'm Godwin. A friend of that lad you arrived with, Henry. We don't know each other.
Baron Vauquelin Brabant, Chevalier d'Arezzo. I am a warrior, a traveler, a strategist, and also, à ma manière, hein?
My word.
Mais non! And I'm...
It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Baron. I knew right away. How did you end up imprisoned in Malashov?
Ah, c'est une histoire compliquée. It was after I heroically led the defense of Gothenburg, and only lost it narrowly by an unfortunate...
That needs some explanation.
Oh, misère.
So, be so kind as to enlighten me.
When they broke through the defense, I ended up in captivity. It was only due to my acquaintances in a court that I escaped execution.
Oh? I thought it was Henry who saved your neck.
My neck was not at risk in Malashov. I may have still been a prisoner with my personal freedom restricted. But they never broke my spirit.
You say you're a poet? How about a verse or two to amuse us?
Jamais. Is poetry nothing but a fuss to you? I think not. To recite, I require the proper mood.
Where have you been on your travels? Have you seen the ocean?
But of course! I was born by the sea. If you are interested in my greatest journeys, then I have traveled with a merchant caravan all the way to the Ottoman Empire. And if you are interested in my greatest deed, then that was perhaps saving the life of the king.
And you wouldn't by any chance know the Pope?
Which one do you mean? I spoke briefly with Boniface IX when I was sojourning in Rome. A pleasant...
How come almost nobody here knows you?
I am operating, as they say. Incognito. My great benefit is my strong connection with the French court. There, everyone knows my name. Here in Bohemia...
Who are you off to see smelling like that?
Such rare guests. One wouldn't expect to find among Christians. I'm Godwin.
Peace be with you. Neither would one expect a priest.
How do you know I'm a priest?
It's not difficult to tell. And we are both a little... I'm Yehuda, leader of the rabbinical court in the sacred... And this is...
Who would rather not be here at all? Why did we have to come here, Sadie? Can you not see...
Because we all need to... And why would they not stir?
Are you here to arrange...
We have more serious matters to... The situation in the town and the kingdom. You have...
Why are you telling this to a Koimer? You wanted to deliver what we brought to the...
Everything in good time, Samuel.
Did you come...
Not to lend, but to give.
You don't even...
You remind me of my young friend Henry.
Henry? That messenger of Radzik Copula.
You know each other. You're both around the same age.
That would be him. But we did not get off to a very good start.
Well, maybe you'll get to know each other better. He should be coming here later, by the way. For a young stripling, he's been through plenty. It's not so long since his parents were killed in Skalitz. He was supposed to become a blacksmith, and instead, he's roaming the world, risking his neck at every turn.
Wait, a blacksmith, you say? From Skalitz?
Aye, that's right. Did you know anyone there?
I knew of someone. A blacksmith by the name of Martin.
My daughter knew him most, and that is why Samuel is in this world. For our numerous sins.
Maybe he was my father, but he certainly didn't act like one. Ma raised me on her own.
And that was all for the best.
Why? He should have taken care of me, but instead he fathered another bastard.
Don't make hasty judgments. As far as I know, Martin didn't have any other children. At least, none of his own. He took in Henry and raised him as his own, on the orders of the Lord of Skalitz, Sir Radzik Kobila, Henry's real father.
I don't care if he took care of 20 other Mamsas.
That boy's blood father denied him, just like yours did to you.
A person can't choose their parents. And Henry only found out about it recently.
Enough. I'd rather have a drink. Will you have one too, Zayde?
For that, there will be more...
Excuse me. I'd better not drink.
Better communion wine than kosher.
Dear friends and allies, in these troublesome times, you all know why we're here. The question remains, what to do next? Sigismund is facing troubles in Hungary, and here, too, he is up against resistance. He's a capable strategist, but a poor diplomat. Mark my words. If we wait him out until winter, he will leave of his own accord.
By winter, he'll have torched all our fortresses and carried off everything that we possess.
Are we seriously gonna wait and cower in a corner? Or are we gonna drive them out in shame? A few well-planned raids and we could have him in our fists!
At what price? Have you got men to spare? Has any of you got men and money to spare?
We don't have men out there.
Yes, we do.
We do not.
Jobst is right. That whole sun won't fall easily.
Only we can't wait.
Are we to get ourselves killed?
Or end with nothing?
Friends, we'll get nowhere like this. Let's adjourn ourselves and try to think it through.
Well, that went just as expected. Good health.
And to yours. Could it have gone any other way when there's so many of us here?
I would have expected a bit more sense from Jobst, of all people. He made an amateur's mistake. But it's hard to be angry with him when he's trying to ingratiate himself with everyone. By the way, I'm John of Liechtenstein. And you must be Godwin, the son of...
That's not a thing I've ever boasted of. How do you know that?
I have my sources. From what I've heard about you, I'd judge you could be quite useful to me at today's gathering.
Is that so?
Indeed. And that's why I'd like to ask something of you.
It depends what it's all about.
A little delicate diplomacy. I expect we can agree that Jobst's plan has certain...
That's a weak word.
And the way it stands at the moment, he'll never get the support of the council. But I have an idea how to change that.
Well, I'm curious how you hope to shut Zizka up and satisfy the ones who want peace.
We'll sit and wait quietly until Sigismund withdraws of his own volition, as Jobst proposes, but we'll be waiting in the military camp of our huge new army.
If Sigismund decides to mount an attack on the camp, it'd be a massacre.
Ah, but it won't. Sigismund's army is demoralized and weakened. And besides, he's running out of resources. He's able to tackle fortresses that aren't able to defend themselves. but he won't engage in equal force on the battlefield.
But he can't retreat either. That would be a disgrace.
And that's exactly why we'll wait until he's called back to Hungary by events there. For the plan to work, we need allies, their money and their determination. We've already set the ground for it. We just need negotiators who will push the right people in the right direction.
Are you saying you set everything in motion even before Jobst?
More like in parallel, but without his knowledge. If we find support and make it look like the whole thing was his idea, we'll all win.
Why are you doing all...
Because I want to put a stop to the senseless deaths. And also because I'm happier with Wenceslas on the Bohemian throne.
I'll help you.
I'll give you 3 names. Bocek of Kunstadt, Hamann Alder, and Anna of Waldstein. If you can get those 3 on our side, we've won the day. Meanwhile, I'll take care of Jobst.
Tell me a bit more about those people, so I know...
Certainly. Who do you want to start with?
Bocek of Kunstadt.
That's just the thing. He's got massive estates, great influence, but he holds back. He doesn't play the big game, because he doesn't like to take risks. He always goes for the sure thing. But once he's made his mind up, not even a pair of oxen will hold him.
Bocek of Kunstadt.
That's just the thing. He's got massive... He doesn't play...
Alder the old...
He still is. The only one who retained his position after the city was taken. Only he... But he'll...
Anna...
Then...
I was quite surprised to see her here.
Anna is... But don't...
And what?
She's... There a wit... And that it...
I'll get on it then.
I wish us both luck. Before the day is over, the die will...
Success to our plans.
Were you trying to scare me?
One beer.
Everything all right?
I can't wait for it to end so we can...
I reckon you'd have to be pretty brave.
Or pretty... We will leave us soon anyway.
Would you tell me something about...
What? It was...
God be with you. No, there's something I'd like...
God be with you.
Your diplomatic support...
No beating around the bush, eh? I like that.
Margrave Job's plan has some gaps, milady.
To muster an army that Margrave can't afford on his own?
Christ.
I should say so. All sorts of people have their eyes on my money, and divining their intentions is a necessity. Although, between the 2 of us, it isn't hard to figure out what Liechtenstein is after.
Hit the nail on the head again, Mark.
I am rarely mistaken.
I'd say you have a better nose for people than most of this...
Not only for people, but also for good food.
Who did you learn from?
I acquired the basics from my husband. And the rest I learnt quickly. So, to the point.
Nothing more than support and resources for an army to parley more effectively with Sigismund.
Nothing more? I'd say that's plenty. And why are...
It's not only your money we're interested in. You're well able to negotiate and trade. And if you were to take part in our plan...
Then I'd be helpful to you on... If you want me to support you, you must give...
Do you have something in particular?
Well, one of the guests here has... something...
Who's that?
Hamann Alder. Now, if you were to switch these papers for the ones he brought with him...
Have you fallen out with the town councillor?
No. Alder is innocent in the matter. My relatives, they're disappointed that I dared outlive my husband. And the fact that I'm handling his estates makes that...
And these papers I'm supposed to...
My relatives somehow dug up some trade contracts between myself and certain...
You were dealing with the enemy.
They were not the enemy at the time. My conscience is clear.
And the papers I'm supposed to...
Just insignificant documents. If the incriminating ones disappeared without a trace.
All right.
Aldo will surely bring them to me. But watch us.
I'll tell you, nobody has the likes of these.
I'd like to check your horses out and see if they're as good as you say.
Ha! Even better. But you won't believe it until you see...
And you might not believe your eyes when you do see... Well, well, we have a new guest.
I wanted to...
You wanted to apologize for crashing into my home without it by your leave. Or to arrest...
I want to have a word with Alder.
Well, I'm having a word with you.
I apologize, Father.
For interrupting our conversation?
Is that your...
Unfortunately. Speak up.
I came with a delegation from...
Why so strict, Martin?
20 years ago, he was nothing but a cheeky brat, only interested in wenches and booze. I got him a place at the Archbishopric to have some sense beaten into his head. Only it wasn't long before they kicked him out. And then I find out he said, but he took his boozing and whoring along with him, lost everything, and then came creeping home again. Huh?
Try saying it again a little louder. They might not have heard you in the outer courtyard.
You have the impertinence to show me...
I wouldn't set foot here if I had a choice. Better to be a priest in some back...
How?
You're as shit a father as I am a son. We've got nothing to blame each other for. And now let me...
Dishonoring...
I can't dishonor someone who has no honor.
That's enough.
Christopher.
You won't get away with those insults.
We've never met, and we have no cause to be enemies.
You've got no other option.
Gentlemen, surely there's no... I can have a word in private with Lord Odorin, the second, as he desires.
Out of the question. This uncouth lout needs a... And he's got plenty to learn from Christopher. By God's grace.
You want satisfaction? You'll get nothing but shame. Suit yourself, then. We'll fight. Come to the out...
After you.
Well, that...
Shouldn't we run...
No. Christopher would...
Make room for us. We'll just settle a very private matter. It's an honorable duel, man against man. Stay back.
What's wrong with your legs?
Enough! How... My God. Where did you learn to... Father always said you were a good-for-nothing boozer.
I was in a war. Right, and you ought to know yourself. Not all...
Why?
Well... So Father would be satisfied, only he'll never be satisfied. The sooner he...
I thought he was the way he was because his first son let him down. And he hoped at least his second would become...
Not at all. I remember him when I was 6 years old. I fell off. He wouldn't talk to me for a week because I...
The first time he took me hunting. He let me starve for 3 days until I was 8.
Only 3...
I always wondered who you were.
Look, I really did fuck up everything I could. But now, I have a...
And that's why you want...
Aye. The outcome of this...
That sounds very important. Considering... After your encounter with Father... Actually, I don't think you should even attempt it. Unless you...
What else can I...
I'll talk to him myself. He'll hear me out for sure. But you'll have...
Do I have any...
If it's really that important...
All right, then. It's a nice idea, but we can't wait around without an army to...
Only no one's going to pay for one, because that would be an outright...
Alder...
I expect Alder's not the only...
You got that?
Leave Alder to me. The plan sounds sensible.
I don't know how to...
You can drag me to a tavern sometime. Pa doesn't need to know about it.
You're...
What brings you here? You'd better go before... God bless.
I just need to get something from... You know what?
And what's the...
Not as...
Greetings, you friend.
No longer afford to wait.
As if I didn't have enough on my plate already. Like...
Godwin, we didn't have much time for conversation on the way here.
With pleasure, sir. As it happens... Where did you leave Sir Divish? Surely he's not too old to...
Haven't you heard? Lady Stephanie is with child. No one even imagined Divish would produce an heir.
As they say, doesn't matter who kneaded the dough, as long as there's a pie in the oven.
Godwin.
Well, it could be a miracle. I couldn't help but notice your son has... a bit of a talent for getting into trouble.
To put it mildly, but not to do him an injustice, knowing young Lord Capon, he undoubtedly contributed, although, if they didn't pull each other out of trouble, God knows...
Wise words. Still, Henry's come a long way on a thorny path. I trust you're rightfully proud of him.
You know, I am. And Martin would also...
May God grant him... What are you expecting from today?
Well, but, all going well, we may be able to establish some joint steps towards the future. As long as we proceed without prior agreement and mutual support, we will be very unlikely to achieve any progress.
May I have a word with you, sir?
You? Anytime. With you, at least, there's some sensible conversation, unlike this pack of conceited...
Have you got something against...
Their forefathers lived up to their ears in dung. But thanks to the royal minds they were born with, and they think that can turn their blood.
But surely they're not all like that.
Allies or not, someone ought to show them their place.
Young Lord Capon is finally free again. Let's hope
he got a harsh lesson. But at least he might remember to lay off that tomfoolery. But if not, war will make...
Do you think there's really going to be a war? I mean a proper one, not just sitting around...
I sincerely hope so. Whoever sits around risks nothing.
What do you think?
Are you testing me? Jobst called this assembly and he wants things to turn out well.
To turn out well for... Some are up to their elbows in silver and blood.
Better make sure you're among the latter, then. And in the meanwhile...
And that's exactly why we mustn't push too hard.
You seem a bit out of...
Oh, these grand aristocratic assemblies are nothing. I'd be happier if they just told me in the morning how it all went and what my boys have to do next.
But then you'd miss all the grub and the booze.
Oh, and have you heard anything in...
It seems Liechtenstein's...
And how's he going to do it? Didn't you see them all fighting tooth and nail here just a while?
Well... different.
The only approach that'll work with Sigismund is open resistance.
Let's hope young Lord Capon manages to stay free for a while longer. Ever since...
That's one thing you can always count on him for. I'll gladly wager with you he'll end up in some other shit, but...
God forbid.
In that case, it'll be up to you. I'm sure you wouldn't leave him.
A lot of people think the wealthy Berg weather out of fear.
Well, that's to be expected. As long as Sigismund has the city council under it.
Well, at least there's a...
Sigismund confiscated his castle and half his estates. That'll be enough to make a man mad. Not to mention that his son was killed in a siege.
Sir Bocek, I need to speak...
A man hardly puts his cup to his lips and someone comes along to put it... Jobs comes up with a plan as full of holes as a beggar's shoes, and now, does that improvement include a few thousand men-at-arms?
A few thousand men-at-arms, only in order to get them.
You've got my attention.
How can I persuade...
I need guarantees of security.
Of course. Once it comes to protecting...
You can talk, since you haven't got a pot to piss in yourself. If you were in my position, I have a lot of property, lots of subjects to look. I can't risk it all in a cost.
So you need guarantees that you won't be left standing in the cold if you openly oppose Sigismund?
My guarantee is called Yitka. She's my niece. If I succeeded in marrying her off to another strong house, I'll...
Maybe it's enough to find a suitable groom.
Perhaps someone of suitable standing who Yitka would also gladly accept. I don't want her to...
How about...
He's a young...
What's wrong with him? He's young, he's handsome, and he'll give her a whole...
And to half the wenches in his domain. On the other hand, the Lords of Lipa have a good reputation, and maybe it's not...
I'll convey your offer to Lord Capon.
I don't care what the young lord thinks. If he agrees, I'll be...
Pushing a friend to...
The kingdom will not forget his sacrifice.
Take a look at that.
Sir Hanush.
You do?
I've gained us...
And who is it? I hope it's not...
On the contrary.
Kunstad? How the hell did...
Well, I explained to him how such an alliance could be mutually beneficial.
Mutually? What do you mean?
He's got a pretty serious personal interest in this... bond.
Stop beating around the bush and...
Lord Kunstad has a niece, so... I arranged a betrothal for young Lord Capon, with your blessing if you agree.
Hans Capon is to marry Yitka of Kunstad. Godwin, you conniving old bastard!
Oh, fuck.
I don't believe it. So, young Hans is to marry Kunstad's daughter?
Niece.
If you're serious, I'll make sure that you get the Rattay parish.
Or you could make me the abbot of Sassa. Or what about a bishopric?
Forget it. Soon I'll be paying for a wedding. Not a word to Hans. I want to tell him myself. But let's drink to it, shall we?
Cheers!
Cheers to you!
Sir Bocek, your niece Yitka.
So Hanush agreed.
Indeed.
Then I will fulfill my...
Thank you.
Enough formality.
Cheers to the...
Here's...
What? What did you... I've got those papers from...
Quiet!
My lady, here they are.
You're welcome.
As agreed.
Thank you.
Yes, quite. But let...
How could I...
And to the...
I've got some good news.
The bad news is there's hardly any female. There's some old bat, so at least...
Actually...
At least the wine here is... Cheers!
To your...
I would celebrate hearing you admit a mistake, Margrave. But if I were you, I wouldn't lose faith.
Gentlemen, I think we can raise our goblets to the...
Is this supposed... Like I said... Tell me, Godwin of the House of Odorin?
I bring nothing from the House of Odorin. But the widow of Waldstein and Sir Bocek of Kunsch...
Both of them.
Good. This is going to be a long story, and I could...
It would seem that we have all benefited from the break in these proceedings. New alliances have been formed. And I have also changed my plans. We shall still wait for Sigismund to withdraw his troops of his own accord. But we will wait with an army at our backs.
Yes! And how are we to raise an army? Wasn't it made clear at the meeting that no one wants to take the risk?
The only thing made clear was that each of us alone is weak, and that we could not find common ground. But that has now changed.
King Wenceslas is, by the will of God, the balbatim of all his subjects. Not only the Christians, our community, and not only ours, will give you coin.
The Kuttenberg houses are still loyal to King Wenceslas, and we stand with Lord Ruthard.
And if that's not enough, the houses of Leipa and Kunstadt will unite and march side by side.
My niece, Yitka, will take young Lord Capon as her husband.
Lords Kunstadt, Hanush, Radzig, and I will set out immediately. God willing, we will be back within 3 weeks, along with an army.
Now those are words worthy of a nobleman.
My friend, I still believe that words are more powerful than swords. And our words will ring in 1,000 voices to the glory of King Wenceslas.
After we conquered the city, you promised to restore order immediately. And then I find out things are even more disordered than before.
Your Majesty, we are sorry. We will put it to rights.
You've already said that. I want to hear real solutions.
We will put more guards on the roads and toughen penalties. We can have a few captured bandits executed as an example to others.
We do not care about bandits. We care about rebellious nobles and burghers. What will you do with them? How will you solve the chaos in the town administration, the rebellious miners, and the dismal yields? And how is it even possible that a rebellion against the king is smoldering here in the city?
What do you mean, sire?
I hear the resistance is coming from the Jewish quarter, from right under your noses. Why haven't you done anything?
We don't know who is behind this. Without evidence, we cannot punish them.
Otto von Berghoff did not ask questions in Prague either. He acted. And I advise you to do the same. Find a couple of wretches in a hole somewhere, point them to the Jewish quarter, and give them free rein to do anything. The city's Jewish community was and still is on Wencesla's side. They need a warning.
We do not even have enough men to...
Marquardt, could you spare a few men for a while?
Of course, sire. I'll assign them to Eric. He'll take care of it.
So you see, all you have to do is make sure the city rebel get their share. You could at least manage that, couldn't you? And if the thought should cross your minds that you would get rid of the debts to the Jewish moneylenders this way, forget about it. Your debts will remain, up to the last groschen. Only now you owe us directly. And while we are on the subject of money, has the yield from the mines finally matched last year's?
Sire, the deposits are dwindling, and mining is becoming increasingly difficult. And to make matters worse, the miners started rebelling.
Don't take us for a fool. They'll stop rebelling when you pay them proper wages.
Your Majesty, we can't do that.
Silence! How dare you oppose the kingdom's protector? You're a bunch of incompetent sycophants! Chicken shits! Not any better than the scum hiding in the forest.
I apologize, sire. I'll do everything in my power to...
All I hear from you over and over again are excuses and prevarication. And results? None. I therefore placed the city council under the authority of Sir Marquardt von Aulitz, who is present here, with immediate effect. He will make sure you finally do your duty.
But, sire, that would be a violation of the privileges granted to us as a free mining town.
Silence! I am the only guarantor of your rights. You have to earn your privileges, not hide behind them. During my brother's reign, this idleness was perhaps tolerated. But that is over now. You were given a few simple tasks. But instead of working on them, you idled in the baths and lined your pockets. And let the traitors cast their nets undisturbed. But unlike my brother, I am capable of creating order. And I assure you, I do not distinguish between those who stand in my way. Be they beggars, noblemen, or city councillors. You have 2 weeks to restore order in the city and increase mining output. I want clear results, and you answer only to me and Sir Marquardt von Aulitz now. No one else. The council is dismissed. You, don't go anywhere, boy. Be so kind and remain here. Our throat has become rather dry. And we still wish to speak with our friend von Aulitz.
Yes, sire. As you wish, sire.
Between the two of us, Marquardt, was I not perhaps too harsh on them? And speak candidly. We have had enough of false flattery.
Sire, you were harsh, but rightfully so. These councillors, they need to be shown their place. You suffered their insolence for far too long. And the same is true of the Jews.
We know. Otto repeated to us several times that it is time to strike against them. We are glad he's not here. He would be intolerably self-satisfied if he knew we had heeded him.
Boy, can't you see the King's cup is empty?
You tend to us as if we were infirm. Boy, pour us a monastic wine. The monks had a good year. We have concerns, friend. The Hungarians are rebelling. Our army is falling apart, and we have enemies here on all sides. Would we had a proper army instead of human mercenaries. They cannot be relied upon. And we are no closer to our goal now than a few months ago. Thank you. It is a good year. If our father were still alive, he would have been astonished by the mess that a few years of Wenceslas' reign brought to us. With a single word, he would have put the nobility in their place, and the country would flourish. God grant him eternal glory.
We won't need much more time. We'll arrest the traitor Odorin, and the rest will fall in line.
You say the others will be brought into line, but what do you know of them? We know only a few of them. But there's a fortress standing on every damn hill here. What side are their lords on?
We'll find out soon enough, sire.
If only Wenceslas were not such a stubborn ass, and relinquished that throne that he has no use for anyway. The nobility, on the other hand, found a ruler like him very useful. They made a puppet out of him.
Once you restore order, they'll join you. All you have to do is promise them the privileges they lost during Wenceslas' reign.
First, they'd have to be willing to make peace at least among themselves. Jobst does everything he can to sow chaos, so that he himself emerges victorious in the end. This business makes me thirsty. Pour me some of that red, boy.
I think Jobst is just waiting for the right moment. He'll switch sides when it suits him.
Maybe. But first I'll have to conquer a few more cities, and get a couple more lords on my side. Then they take the threat of war seriously. And Hungary. If Bohemia is a wasp's nest, then Hungary is a viper's lair.
You will follow in his footsteps, sire, as soon as you get the chance.
But the wine is good here. To your health, Margaret. And to your health too, boy. May your children grow in a land ruled by a good king. You did a good job, waiter. You can be proud of yourself.
To your health, your majesty.
First, we need to crack down on the biggest troublemakers.
We're working on it. While the consul was meeting, Otto von Berghoff and his men set out for Rabosch. Odorin won't give you any more trouble.
He and Ruthard are in it together. Once we get Odorin, we can handle Ruthard easily. Rabosch will be yours. After all, Otto has already got Malishov.
I appreciate your confidence, sire.
But the devil knows there are a lot more strongholds to conquer here.
For the king, red wine, boy.
No. We shall have white. We have had enough of red.
White it is. Quickly! If Rabosch falls, others will follow.
I think von Berghoff's little contraption will find its use again.
If need be, we could use it to raise this town hall too. And I have... suggestions for other candidates?
Not so fast, my friend. It's a wondrous tool, but we can't rely on it forever.
But to bring it here to the square and point it at the city hall? Those sycophants would only benefit from a warning like that.
It's a splendid idea, but it won't be necessary. The councillors are quite fearful enough already that they can hide nothing from us.
There's been enough fretting, sire. You shall see. Soon we will drink to the conquest of another fortress.
You are right. So then, to victory. And you, boy, will you drink with us? So that you shall have something to tell your children and grandchildren.
No, sire. It would be inappropriate for me to drink with you. I apologize.
As you wish. To your health, Marquardt. And to our upcoming victory.
What are you looking for?
Filled with grief.
Yeah, Lord Constance. He's married the young Lord of Kirkstein. I should. Wozniak made sure.
Now we close our doors for the evening. People here know what to do. There'll be plenty more.
How'd you like our wine, Chevalier?
The art of winemaking has a long tradition. Recipes are passed on from father to son. I myself was practically raised on wine. Even the French royal court, the king himself...
I expect his lordship had the best barrels rolled out. Now, if you'd only known he had a real connoisseur here.
Best barrels! Mon ami, this wine would perhaps be suited to the infirmary, where it would suffice for cleaning wounds and easing pain. For that, the taste is of little consequence.
Baron Vaku Voku.
Filled with grief. The roast was calling out to me.
What are you gawking at?
God!
You in need of something, my well-oiled friend?
I'd like to drink a toast with you to our joint success. As they say, all's well that ends well. So, to brighter tomorrows.
Touching.
Come now. What's become of your poetic soul?
I never had one.
True.
Not a bit. I'm just a cynical old pragmatist.
In that case, in quite simple and pragmatic terms, the wine has run out.
Fuck. I've got a tongue like a slice of weak old bread after all that gabbing.
Well, get something wet for us then.
His lordship is so unsteady on his legs, he can't make it as far as the keg.
To hell with that keg slop. Your father surely has something better stored away. I had my eye on him all evening. He had pictures brought from somewhere for himself and his closest friends, and left the rest of us to drink cheap dregs. Try and find one of those pictures for us, eh? I'm sure you can manage that.
You can bet on it. I've got a nose for booze.
I don't doubt it. Get sniffing quick.
Filled with grief. The roast was calling out to me. Heading to King Wenceslas. For the piglet.
strong words. I thought your Aliska was brown-eyed, though.
Begging to be eaten. Hey, Mick! Where are you supposed to keep watch outside the gate today?
Look, there's Margaret Young.
And then you will wake up in a
Didn't you say that Lord Constac was going with them?
No, so vexed. They left a long time ago.
French court. I drank maybe... Under the table.
They got by without any
Good wine on the table.
Going. So you keep saying.
Huh.
When those two come.
Half the day scrubbing that floor.
Good day.
Sorry, I don't...
What do you think? He did... Wait. It's been a long time since I was afraid...
Do you think I could ever...
Ah, stop it. I was just...
Oh, come on.
Cooper, when your father sent you away, I found out that door wasn't so bad.
You haven't...
But, not...
And how have you...
No, I was young...
Tell me... Well, aren't you worried about her?
Even...
And your husband...
Cooper, he died...
God... Why don't we go somewhere together? And...
You really... You ought go and have a drink and stop chasing girls.
Where might I find the really...
Why? You don't like...
It's not for me.
Aha, it's...
They're trying to agree on something they won't remember in the morning.
The rat'll be good, I hope.
Now there's a piece of horseflesh for you, Rootard. Not like that nag of yours.
What the hell do you feed it with? It looks more like a damn bull.
Sir! Sir! There's some horsemen right out front of the fortress.
Ah, that's Peter of Pisac. Wouldn't come to the council, but he's coming happily to the celebration, you old fox.
Come on in, sir. There's wine aplenty.
Hey! Hey! Intruders! Enemies at the gates!
Seize the nobles! Kill the rest!
Jesus! You're surrounding Christopher. He can't make it on his own.
Right on the noggin. One step back. Stand your ground.
I'll beat you to a bloody pulp.
Light him up! Oh, you led him on nicely! Do it! Take that, scum!
I'll sort you out nicely. Show your stuff.
Do it!
That was a close shave.
A little too close. Oh, fuck me. Do my eyes deceive me? Henry!
Godwin!
How did you get...
Damn. I can't tell you how happy I am to see you.
You turned up at just the right moment.
Is everyone all right?
Well, some are, some aren't. They captured Odorin, Kunstad and Rutard. And they took Alder and Kunrad of Vector away too.
They wanted to slay the rest like dogs.
What about my father? And Hanush?
They left with Yobs long before that. I'm sure they're all right, but not everyone was so lucky.
What happened, Godwin? Who died?
Anna of Waldstein. She didn't stop.
She was simply in the wrong place.
And they almost killed my brother.
But only almost.
What do you mean?
I got there in time to help. Christopher tried to defend her father. But near...
Old grievances aside, Odorin is an ally.
Well, they all have their quirks. Cousin Botchek's a money-grabbing magpie. But I wouldn't give up on the fucker either.
We'll have to wait for the other side's move anyway. We don't even know where von Berghout took them.
Where did they go? Back to Rattay?
They've got to raise an army for us. And I hope they fucking...
So we have a plan to counter Sigismund?
More of a...
But, as you can see, our allies are getting scarce. We should lay low until you...
I'll gladly play dead for a while.
Be so kind.
I tried to come as soon as possible and warn you. But von Bergov's people beat me here.
You knew he was...
Markvart bragged about it to Sigismund, and Sigismund promised to make him Lord of Raborsh in return.
When he sees what von Berghout did with it, he'll
You find that funny? Do you like watching those foreigner dogs rampaging around and... Who else has to die before we do something about it?
Tell us about it. We were neck deep.
Well, not you.
Fuck you, Jan. I'd trade places with you in a heartbeat.
We've lost a lot of allies. We'll have trouble finding you.
Well, are you surprised? Look around. Sigismund showed...
You want to give up now?
Nobody said anything. We'll treat the wounded, bury the dead, then we'll hide in the Devil's Den and wait for Jobst and his...
If I survive the journey... Oh, God.
And what am I supposed...
You've done enough.
And I'm sure Liechtenstein can't wait to find out.
The king announced one more thing at the council. He asked the councillors to ransack the Jewish quarter. That is, he ordered it, more like.
Fuck! Liechtenstein's got his people there.
The city rabbi is sitting upstairs in the hall.
They're our allies. We have to help them.
What do you mean by we?
Maybe Samuel will figure something out.
He's here too.
Aye, escorting the rabbi. You should go and see them as...
Anyway, we've got work to do.
Give me a moment. I'll go and see Christopher first. Guard the walls until morning. If anyone shows up, I want to know about it. I'll be with Christopher.
They put enough arrows in him to knock... down 3 like him.
What about your horse? I don't know. I saw him bolting out the gate. Someone set his mane and tail on fire. Maybe he survived.
Good to see you both. Alive.
Oh, come on. You know, I've walked out of much worse.
They could well have killed us all. If it hadn't been for you, Henry, von...
Von Aulitz surprised even Sigismund with that. You should have seen the look on the king's face when he told him.
Well... Well... Not all. They killed Lady Anna of Waldstein.
And they captured our closest and most influential allies. Without them, we can hardly get the burghers on our...
We'll figure out a way to help them.
But how?
Get a grip. Whining doesn't...
You're right. When I drink too much wine, I get overwhelmed with self-pity. Nevertheless, I have to admit it can't get much worse.
Actually, it might. And very soon. At Sigismund's council, an order was given to ransack the Jewish quarter.
God's woo! We need to get back to the city and war.
I'm going with you.
Out of the question. You'll be more useful if you stay here. Henry, Tell Samuel and the rabbi to get ready to travel. I'll try to get someone else to join.
It's doing our work.
What if the old lord doesn't come back?
Then we'll have a young one. He's not a little boy anymore. Soon he'll get married and have a bunch of children.
We can only hope.
Jesus Christ. This is a nightmare.
Come here.
Look what I have for you.
I'm not saying it was someone
My
from
words
here.
exactly.
Lots of people knew
But
about the
isn't
meeting.
that...
But to reveal something like that to Sigismund would be a dead scattered outside.
No one knows where they put food of the Annunciados should not come. Don't mourn just yet. But I still exist. That young Sir Christopher came out of it badly.
But he'll live, right?
He should. He was covered in blood.
Priest. That's true. We need to get you into safety. You're the Lord of Raborsh now.
Lord of Ruins.
I'll leave it out. At least you survived. Do you think you could make it to Surto?
But he'll live, right?
He should. He was covered in blood. Most of it probably
Just like it took care of me?
Do not...
Sam, I need to have a word with you.
Uh-huh. Just tell him.
I talked to Godwin. He said you know each other?
What did you talk about? Me?
We talked about your stepfather, Martin.
Why? Neither of you knew him.
It's true, I did not. Remember how I stared at your sword when we first met? I recognized the master well.
What? Pa's son? How the...
Yes, his son.
Are you sure? We look the same age, and Martin lived with me and Ma as long as I can remember.
When I was born, he was already long gone.
And what does that make us, then?
Nothing. Proof, perhaps, that both your god and mine have a sense of humor. You know, all my life, I thought if I did not give a shit about that man, but now that I know, I will never see him.
I can tell you about him if you want. But now is not the right time. This is not the end. We have to go to Kuttenberg, now. Sigismund ordered confiscation of the property of people in the Jewish quarter.
The king has approved Xere.
He's no king to me. He's a...
What's a Gezerah?
That is hard.
Nonsense. Christians set out to kill our people. Innocent and often defenseless. Ransack their... and all that with the king's blessing.
This is what we were afraid of. But we did not expect Sigismund to be in such a hurry. We need to get back into the city and get the people out, quick, before it begins. Will you come with us, Henry? Every man counts.
I'll come. And Liechtenstein already knows about it too.
Very well. We should get going right away.
Let's not waste time.
Thank God you're all right. On the way here, I saw Sigismund horsemen and feared the worst.
Kubienka? What brings you here?
Well, I heard you were having some kind of a feast here, so I came to grab a bit of meat. And I see, instead of that, you have a massacre here.
Well, the real massacre is yet to come if we don't do something fast. We have to get to Kuttenberg. Can we borrow the wagon you arrived on?
But of course. I borrowed it too, if you know what I mean, but,
Could you stop blabbering already? We don't have the time.
Easy, Ingele. And you, sir, if you can, come with us and help us.
All right. But could you please tell me what the fuck is going on?
I'll explain to you on the way. Time is running out.
Are you coming too, Sir John?
Of course.
But do you think that's a good idea? No offense, sir, but you're no great warrior.
I'm not. But I'm not just going to sit here and wait, either.
All right, then. Let's go.
Peresh, can we go any faster?
Settle down, son. If you must keep your tongue busy, then use it to pray.
Would you tell me what the fuck is going on already?
Sigismund ordered an attack on the Jewish quarter. We need to get everyone out of there fast.
Bloody hell. I just got ailed up so nicely today.
Oh, that is just great. My mother's life is in the hands of a drunkard.
Don't worry. We'll save your mother.
And everyone else too. Don't forget that.
You seem to care an awful lot about these people, sir.
Are you surprised? It's all my fault. If they weren't helping me...
That droid of Sigismund, may his name be erased, would have found some other excuse to get rid of us.
Look, it's not that I don't feel sorry for you, but don't you think maybe we could make the horses go a little faster? At this pace, we won't make it there in a week.
Samuel, how... What was the story with your mother and Martin?
Do you really want to talk about this right now?
It may be the last chance we get. We could both be dead in a while.
All right. But like I said, I never actually knew Martin. He once came to Kuttenberg and fell in love with my mother. But she is the daughter of a rabbi. Obviously, she could not marry a Goy.
And tonight, you will see why.
If you want, Mummy will surely tell you more, if we can get there in time. What was he like? I mean, Martin.
He was a good man.
Seriously? With those fucking horses?
All right. Schnell! Schnell!
What's the matter? Why are we stopping?
We will walk from here. We cannot drive right into those... But how do we get into the town, then?
We will go through, shall we?
There are many abandoned mine shafts under the town. One of them...
Won't it collapse on our heads?
We'll find out soon.
Follow me.
What a blessing it is to have found the passageway.
I would be happy.
As punishment for our many sins.
Our sins?
You killed our savior.
What did you just say?
Nothing. I'm just blabbering.
I dare you to say that again. Loud and clear.
You know what, sir? Just ignore me and be glad I'm here. And you up front, pick it up a little, Kurva. My arse is getting numb.
Halt! I heard something.
So, do you hear anyone?
If they manage to get all the way here, it is all over.
No, I think... I must have just imagined it. Let's keep moving. We should split up here. Me and the rabbi will go this way to the shul. We have to take the Torah and warn everyone.
What about us?
You keep going straight ahead and then to the left. You'll get right to the King Solomon Tavern. Gather up all the secret documents and wait for us.
Shouldn't someone come with you, just in case? How about Kubyenka here? Henry and I can handle it.
Well, if you insist...
Was that all the contempt you could muster up?
Well, good luck. We'll see you up there.
Follow me. Hopefully we'll find it quickly. I left a stack of my papers in the tavern. And if they fall into Sigismund's hands, people in other towns will die too.
How can a few pieces of parchment be that important? And what do they contain, anyway?
Nothing very pleasant for the most part. Who hates who can be blackmailed with what, who's hiding where and why. In short, nothing I can afford to lose. Hopefully everything will be all right at the tavern. My stash is locked away, and Samuel's friends are guarding the place. But who knows what the situation is like in the streets now. It's strange all the same, isn't it? Hundreds of people must have dug this tunnel. Years of hard labor in the darkness. The effort, the suffering. And today, God willing, we'll save a lot of folks suffering thanks to it. Damn it.
What's the matter?
The door leading up to the tavern is open. Samuel's men wouldn't have left it like this.
I'll go upstairs and see if anyone is still there.
I hope so. If they took any, I'll gather up my things in the meantime. I'll meet you outside.
Cut!
Oh, cunt!
I'm just getting warmed up, you shit. Show what you're made of!
Baruch Hashem, Henry. You're all right. Sam, you're back already? How does it look outside?
A few of the cutthroats got in over the walls, but we dealt with them. But there are more outside the gate.
4 of them were here in the town.
Fortunately, they didn't take anything important. But your friends... What? I'm so sorry. If it's any concern...
But they didn't look like they just came to the tavern by chance. Eric must have sent them. What about your mother?
She is, thank God. I told her to get ready, and we would come for her right...
I'm really sorry about your friends. We got here too late.
There was nothing you can navis Hamartes. This Eric is really pissing me off. I've never...
There'll be plenty of time for that.
I'm sure Mum is waiting for us. We have to... You go ahead. But sir, if any more, I can take care of my... God be with... Is that you? What happened?
They climbed over the wall. One of them must have hit me.
Get up. We have to get to the shul fast. Can you walk?
I can't.
Don't worry. I'll help you. Henry, go and get Mummy. She will be in that house on the left. Bring her here.
What's the matter? Where's Sam?
Don't worry, Ma'am. He sent me to take you to him.
Mein Gott! What?
Nothing. He's out on the street helping the wounded. Let's go, now. We're out of time.
Wait!
My name is Henry, and I'm a friend of Sam's. I was the one who warned him Sigismund was coming for you.
Thank you. I just hope we can escape before...
Watch out! More are coming! Run to the back. It might be safer there.
What's going on?
Sam, are you all right?
I'm fine, but we will talk when you are safe.
Now we have to get to the synagogue.
Through the backyard.
Dafür werde ich dich umbringen.
Watch out! They're shooting at us! From the ramparts! Get rid of them! Somebody help us! Somebody help us! Somebody help us!
Please leave her alone, or what? Awesome, man! I'll be done with you in a flash. Watch out! I can't aim! Reinhard! Killer!
Useless! Kill them! God will forgive you!
You want to try me? You say a prayer if you can.
I should go back.
We cannot get past the wagon. We have to go this way.
I'm coming in.
To the house.
Now,
I'll wreck you off!
yeah. Hey! Kiss them all down!
Come on!
What the hell?
What is it, fuckers? You'd rather slaughter women and the defenseless?
Let's go! What's going on up there?
Go inside. Quick. To the fucking task.
I've never been so glad to see you two.
In need of a helping hand, are you?
No, I just don't want to die here alone.
There they are.
Well, now we're really fucked.
Mustn't get inside. We have to hold them back. For how long, though? As long as we need to.
Break through!
That was a good hit, but
bleeding like it's going you. Right on the arm. Leave him up. You could not treat me. Right.
Nothing's bastard is right!
Yeah. Come on then. Say a prayer, if you can.
Two bloods! Yeah!
This is for our Lord!
Bad luck. Won't get me.
Mercy!
I'll crucify you!
My God!
Yeah, don't spare him!
I'll crucify you!
No, you don't! This is for our Lord!
Don't bust! Show your stuff!
I still can't quite do that. We'll get another. Let's try some.
Or you'll be sorry.
No chance.
Yeah! Don't spare him!
Come on! Everyone's inside!
Henry, come on!
Let's go!
God more me. Let's go. It's this way.
Damn. That was a close shave. I reckon I should go to Samuel's mother and talk to her about Martin.
I won't get another chance.
Don't worry. Even if that happens, just supposed to bury them by the way. Do not worry. We will manage like this for a while before he gets us another one.
But what if someone notices?
So what? He's not stealing the horses. He's buying them. He knows many of them.
Are you alright?
I'm fine.
Is there anything else I can...
Mein Gott, boy. Now we have to manage.
I know this might not be the best time, but... Do you think we could talk about...
What?
I do. His, Well... I mean, not actually by blood. But he raised me.
Meinen Sie's Kindele?
He,
Oh, the hen of Schutzurara.
Sigismund burned down my village.
I am sorry to hear that, lad. But that is the Martin I knew. At least you survived. That would make Martin happy.
I'm sorry I don't have better in you.
Do not worry about it. I am just...
Is everything all right?
Yes. Do not worry. We were just...
How did you meet
It was such a long... He wanted to open a blacksmith shop in town. But there was no place among your people, so he tried his luck.
And that's where he met you?
The rabbi gathered the good men so they could decide whether we wanted to have a goy blacksmith. And Martin wouldn't stop. Then it went schlag auf schlag.
So what happened that made Martin leave you?
My Martin would never leave me. My father found out we were seeing each other and did his best to drive him away. To marry a goy is isur deoreisa. But Martin would not give in, and we kept seeing each other until...
That means pregnant?
Yes. My father knew that if word got out, he would not be able to avoid the shame. So he did not miss a beat, and I did not even have time to tell Martin the news. I was gone for almost 4 years. In the meantime, my father told everyone that he had married, and he only let me come back when he was sure people had
Did Martin not go looking for you when...
People said he did go looking for me, even as far...
If only he had gone all the way to...
Even if he went to the very edge of the world, it would not have been enough. Father...
And what about...
No. My father called...
And he didn't try to find anyone else?
You know he did, but it never worked out.
And did you ever go...
I asked around, but no one remembered anything. And I could not just leave and go looking for him around the world. I had to...
All right.
Before you go, tell me.
Well, he was strict with me, but not too much. I dream about him quite often. About that last day and what he said to me while we were forging a sword. He said a life of adventure can be over before it begins. And that blacksmithing...
He was absolutely right.
Well...
You saved all our lives. Martin would be proud of you. He raised you well.
I'm sorry to keep you this long, but... even if not related by blood...
Well, I did not expect that either. And thank you, my almost brother. If it was not for you, I do not know... What are your plans now?
I'll go back to the Devil's Den. To Zizka and the others.
I will see you there then. But first, I have to escort everyone to Colleen. I do not want anything to happen to them on the way.
Everything should be all right.
Take care of yourself, dear brother. I will see you this time tomorrow.
Have a safe journey.
Sei gesund.
You managed to get the documents. What's next for you? Will you go to Jobst, or come with...
I've been thinking about it, and the time for spying is over. There's no one to convince.
So what then?
Not yet. I feel responsible for what happened, and maybe...
But we still have a lot of work to do. We could surely use a spy master.
A spy master is of no use without his network. Only a few of my people are still here.
Well, that doesn't...
No, Henry,
All right. Have it your way. Have a safe journey, Sir John of Liechtenstein. God...
And with you, Henry.
We survived. For a while.
Many have died in the...
I'm so sorry.
You are right. How happy I would be.
What will you do now?
Now we must find help in some other community of believers. We will try out...
Do you think you'll be pursued?
Well, the mercenaries might follow us. We will split. Besides, who would chase us when we have nothing?
So the agreement with the lords in Rabors no longer stands, eh?
What makes you think...
No, I do. But you've lost everything.
It is true that the Gutenberg Kehile cannot pay for the army now. Especially when they get word of what...
Sarah told me you drove Martin the blacksmith out of town.
I had my reasons.
But if you hadn't done it, he might still be alive.
Perhaps. But what about you?
No. Probably not. God be with you, Rabbi.
Sei gesinnt. And...
shalt thou be wrathful.
Look at it. All ablaze.
Look at it. All ablaze.
Return, O Lord. How long should thou be wrathful? Have compassion for thy servant.
Where is Miriam? Where is she?
Look at it. All ablaze.
Easy, easy. Nice and slow. Interesting.
Get out of here, or I'll help you. Get lost, or I'll make you. Hey, turn around and get going. Hey.
That's a good one.
You silly doggy.
Good doggy. Good boy.
I'll have a jug of wine.
It happens. Just what? What are you here for?
I need a bath.
Sir?
Tend to my...
Great.
Oh, glad...
One. There. All clean. And bandaged up, friend. I hope next time you want me to do more than this.
Careful.
The master swordsman Menhard from Frankfurt is accepting students.
Schönen Tag.
Sign me up.
Toll.
I'm in the
Spot. Hey,
here are the
I look melee on the deck or...
Your body, as well as your spirit.
Greetings.
Greetings, Sonny.
What can I do?
I've heard you're a true... Would you forge me a well-balanced...
I have other work, unfortunately.
When you're finished, then.
Here you go. Take it.
I'm Henry. Say Henry.
Hark!
Great.
Interesting.
Karaba?